Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Liz Plays Quest 64. This is part 5. I have unfortunate news, which is that I have run out of novel beverages to report on for this opening segment here. I've gone through water. I had Starry, I think, twice, and I can't even remember what else. But my fridge is empty, and I'm here with water again. Um, but we are embarking on an exciting journey to Normoon. I've been thinking about this game since I've been recording and wondering what's next for us here. I am 100% clear of any part that I played as a kid. This is all new content, so we will see what it has in store for us. I think our first mission here is a fact-finding mission where we talk to these lively NPCs and see what's going on and where we should go. Me and my mates are vagabonds. We wander wherever our boats take us. But the other day, we stumbled across a precious stone in the woods outside this town. But after we got to this town, the one who was holding it disappeared. Let's see. My next door neighbors are having a little bit of a party right now, and I can hear their music through my wall, and it's very distracting to me. I have a very hard time hearing one, especially a beat. I'm hearing bass, and then trying to read and talk at the same time is very challenging, but I'll do my best. I think it is too quiet to be picked up by the mic, is my hope, and I think the mic has pretty good noise canceling. Well, what a cute looking laddie. I'm just a hag, but I am the keeper of the green wings. It is important that you understand that wings will only work in wide open spaces. So got those, so we can teleport back here if we need to. Wonder if there's a spirit. Yep, spirit hidden in the tall grass. I remember that we're investing in our future with the rock element. If you eat all your honey bread, don't worry, I'll give you more. Do I have some? I do have honey bread. That's wonderful news. Some fresh bread. So we're increasing our potion stores significantly. Hero's drink. I don't remember what that does. I think we have 2 of them though. Okay, it's like a mana potion. That's good then. I think I might also be getting an ear infection at the same time, so I'm having my ears are uneven in my headphones and the bass is happening at the same time, so I'm very, very disoriented. Nobody here but us old folks. We're retired druids. We can't do magic anymore, so if the wind should stop or demons should swarm into town, we would be powerless to do something about it. So far, no, not much direction here. Hello, so you too have come to this town. I've heard of a mysterious gem in the Windward Forest with power to control the wind. I heard that a wind sorcerer has been seen there. We can still feel his zephyrs. But for how long, I wonder? Okay, so that probably is where we need to go. We need to defeat the wind wizard and take the gem or whatever. What brings a wee lad like yourself to Normoon? Don't you know it's dangerous to travel around? You look like you've had a difficult journey. Will you be staying in the inn tonight? Yes, I suppose we should save our game. Let us consult our map here. We are in the void. Okay. That's just fine. Is this where we came from? Maybe? I like this guy's spikes on his shoulder pads. Kevin. There was a magician in our group who kept to himself. He disappeared not far from here. He might be in the woods. Okay. Okay, so we've got the woods theme once again, not new music for these woods. I bet there were more spirits in town that we should have uncovered. But I'm very curious if these these new enemies in this area are just gonna like kick our ass. Scary spiders. Whoa! Okay. Extremely dodgeable, but not by me. I've been thinking about maybe trying to engage with the game's systems a little bit more. So I'm gonna try some of the spells out. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. So that's like some pretty nice AoE and it freezes a guy. That's cool. I don't know why it missed the first time I cast it. Do you just really have to be in the center of the enemies for it to work? Remind me what ice knife is. Okay, so like a single target situation, which is not what we want. Now, when the enemies get frozen, does that mean they can't attack? Because obviously we can attack when we're frozen. But it doesn't seem that the frozen enemies are like throwing anything at us, and they're definitely losing a turn. So that's cool. These termants have a lot of HP, I think. And they might be resistant to water. So we're gonna use a soul searcher and we're gonna see what element they are. Maybe. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Okay, yeah, so they're water. Perhaps they are weak to a mighty rock. Rolling rock. Okay, I wouldn't call that weak to that. Rock level 2, perhaps? I'm out of mana. I do think these things have a lot of HP. But I've been hitting them with like non-effective attacks. So they haven't been taking as much damage as they otherwise would. So that hurt us a lot. Once again, continuing my strat of just walking forward, and if I die, then I die. And I'm back in. Whoa, these guys. What? This is ahead of its time. What are these? They're so funny. That did nothing. Because they're lightning, so rock wouldn't get them. Okay. Ice wall. Okay, so I think they must be weak to that because it did a lot of damage. And I think we're liking that more than our water pillars. I wish I could see around this tree. Please. I think these things are gonna kill me because they're... Excuse me, I don't think they're taking very much damage. And I'm out of mana. I guess I could use a honey bread and then that guy will give me another one. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this new strat with the ice wall just because freezing them seems really effective and they skip entire turns, which is very nice. And necessary in this case. I think I'm dead. Maybe. Suppose I could use my bread and a hero's drink and probably be fine. But I don't wanna. Yeah, now none are frozen. Okay, okay, fine. I feel like I keep getting used to how funny these guys are, and then I realize it, and it makes me laugh. Thunder Jell. I've had such a sweet tooth lately. I'm like, historically, in my life, I have always been like a salt craver. Like I like chips and I don't know why I can't think of anything else that's salty. I don't know, maybe it's like an iron deficiency or something. Like I've always like eaten ice too, which I think they say is like a salt deficiency. Or iron deficiency, but lately, like as in like the last like 6 months or something, I've developed a incredible sweet tooth where all I want to eat is like cookies and cakes and little candies and such. And I got this like dried mango, and it's like better than eating cookies and cakes and little candies all the time. That sounds tasty right now. That hurts a lot. Let's find out what element you are. Never mind. Oh, ouch. And I can't... Okay, so maybe this is the weakness of the water, because I need to be up in her face. I guess, but even being far away, it's not like I'm like dodging any of those moves, but damn, they just all really super duper hit me. I'm feeling some level grinding coming on. I'm like, I think that the enemies in this new area might be a little challenging. I should have used my, like, my armor move. Oh, I'm just dead. Just super dead. All that I ask is that I don't have to go back into the Coal Hazard Cave to grind levels. Soon my rock will be mighty and I won't have these troubles. Might do a little bit more running around and see if I can find another couple spirits in this town, because I think that's how this game works, right? This is the entrance to the forest. So again, it doesn't ever feel like my spirits are doing anything for me now that I'm not putting them all in the same bucket. I should also pick up some honey bread from the character that told me he would give me honey bread, but I did not commit to memory where that character was. If only I was watching this in video form and could rewind and see where that was. Got a couple fresh breads, that's nice. It wasn't that guy. The wind does more than simply blow. The life of the people and the animals, the land, the water, fire, everything is affected. It can't be seen, but its power is very important. Wonderful. I don't think that we talked to that person last time. I'm sorry, I've forgotten every single house that we've already been in because everything looks the same and there's no frickin' map in this game. Okay, your reputation precedes you. Bravo, bravo. I'd like to give you some honey bread. It's Norman's specialty. It'll give you strength. Thank you very much. So I'm committing this to memory now. It is the house that is across from the Wings store. I slowly rotate the camera to see maybe where I'm trying to go. So yeah, I think we're in leveling zone once again, where we're just gonna have, oh, I see a spirit. Where we're just gonna have to fight guys a little bit before we are strong enough to proceed through the cave. Is this where we came from? I'm just curious what's down here. I know this isn't where we're... Oh, okay, this is where we came from. So yeah, I guess we'll power up our rock a little bit. Let me look at how many points we really have in it so far. So we have 13 out of 50 versus our 30 in water. And the water's been doing good work for us, but it might be showing a little bit of its weakness. Big drama in Neopets. I think I've been talking about Neopets a lot on this series, so I have to keep you updated now. The co-founder of Neopets, Adam, it was him and Donna were the original Neopets owners and founders and such. Adam showed up in like the unofficial Neopets subreddit Discord, and I think everything was like a little bit fine, but it turned out that he showed up to promote his new game, which is like supposedly an MMO, but of course the other shoe has to drop, right? And the other shoe was that it's like a crypto NFT thing. And so, with the way that the Neopets fan base is, they all basically told him to go away, and he like freaked out and I think some of the funnier things that he said was that like he's like, it's fine. I'm totally not mad. I'm just gonna buy Neopets again because he doesn't own it anymore. It's like Jumpstart, the company that like does like little kid education games, owns Neopets now. He's like, I'm gonna buy Neopets just to make it bad because you guys are making me mad or whatever. And then he's like, I fucking hate Neopets. I wish that I had never made it because of you guys. And then you just go to his like crypto game page and it has like 1,200 followers on Twitter or something like that. And I can't see the icon above this thing's head. So I don't think it's doing very well. I'm reverting to my old ways of like talking and then not really paying attention to what I'm doing. But what I can't figure out with this enemy is that when I walk up to it, I get no icon, like I'm gonna be able to hit it with my staff. And also my water pillar doesn't appear to be tall enough to hit it. And I'm out of mana. What am I supposed to do here? So I kind of want to use like a mana potion and see if I can like hit it with my rock. But it's gonna feel like a supreme waste if I do that and it still just like doesn't work or I die. But I don't really see any other way to approach this, to be honest. Like, I guess I could run away, but then we've learned nothing. Okay, so that hits it, and my water pillar is too low? Water really showing its weakness, I guess. If I hit it with my level 3 water pillar, does it hit? Yes, it does. Okay. That seems like BS, if you ask me. It's also like slightly moving away from me. That seemed a little unfair. So yeah, the Neopets thing is very funny. Glad to be on Grundos Cafe, the Neopets recreation website. I'm not doing this. Instead of the main site, although the main site obviously has nothing to do with Adam or Donna anymore. They were kind of big characters on the original site. Like they were always just sort of around, and there were a lot of like in-jokes related to them on the website. I believe that they are both working on this crypto project. If you like go on the Twitter, it's like the team that brought you Neopets brings you this MMO that I'm sure will do very well. I love these things. Ice knife. Doesn't do very much damage. I was thinking because it's like a single target only spell, but it looks like my my ice wall is really my best move right now. I say as it misses. Yeah, these enemies in this new area are pretty tricky. And by tricky, I mean they're stronger than I am. They pretty much are using the same attacks that everything else in the game does. Who will die first, me or the Thunder Jell? Maybe me. I really don't want to use my fresh bread. Okay. Don't like this thing. Orc. Oh, I guess he does look like the Orc Juniors. That's cute. Oh, I did it again. I used my big water pillar for one guy, and now I'm out of mana, and I skipped my turn. Wait, when I white hit him, he like... Wait, I'm gonna die before I can see that animation again. He like he knocks himself over. That's really funny. I'm worried that I am on the fast track to needing to level in Coal Hazard, because I don't seem to be faring very well against these new cave enemies. Which I'm sure is very frustrating to see. I know it doesn't seem like it because I keep dying, but I do think that we are making progress, because I don't think there's anything like erasing our progress. We're just like running out of resources and are ported back to the town to refresh them. I know that's like a super frustrating way to think about it, but I do think it's true. And maybe we lose enough on travel time to make it less effective than like going back to Coal Hazard. But please, if I'm like losing something as a result of dying, let me know in the comments. And I'll stop behaving this way. I will not fight these. That's very dodgeable if you can tell where your the character model is, which is very hard to tell when it like hijacks the camera and does that. But it also doesn't do very much damage, so I'm not very worried about it. Which I also recognize is frustrating to hear when I keep dying. Okay, and these things are like, don't care about water very much. What is weakness level 1? I assume that just lowers their defense. Rolling rock. We did try this one, right? Rock level 2? This is our water pillar that does slightly more damage just because it's like a higher level, I assume. And then our white hit does more than both of those things. And levels our HP a little bit. I read like the worst like opinion piece I've ever read on CNN today. And I mean like I've read worse like as far as like stuff that actually matters, and this doesn't matter at all. But it was like specifically about like Goodreads and like Book Talk. And and honestly, I don't think that the opinion piece had a great through line, so I don't even want to pretend to like tell you what its thesis is. But it was a little bit about like the harassment campaigns that happen on like Goodreads as a result of like Book Talk opinions, I guess. Like stuff just like getting review bombed before it even comes out, that sort of thing. And I think that the like thesis of the opinion piece was something along the lines of Goodreads and Book Talk are really great because they are a good way of like crowdsourcing books. I'm trying to be really generous to this and not be too mean. But that Goodreads needs to get its act together and stop allowing books to get review bombed before they even come out, or people have had a chance to read them. So when I say it like that, I'm like, that sounds super reasonable, right? But the whole reason I'm telling this story is because it had like this very funny line in it, which was like the author saying like, when I am looking for a book to read, I pick a book that someone with similar tastes to me likes, like Reese Witherspoon. And I'm like, what? I would never in a million years be like, oh, my taste is the same as Reese Witherspoon's, which I guess must mean that it's not, right? But like, I don't know what Reese Witherspoon's taste is. And then the like punchline to all of this is that I looked at the author of the opinion piece, and it was like someone who worked in the Obama administration. So that's my story about the CNN Goodreads opinion piece that I read today. And I will say that I think that I gave it like the most generous like summary possible. There's a lot of talk about gatekeeping in the article that I think didn't quite understand what gatekeeping means. Maybe I don't, who knows? Probably me that's wrong. The them being frozen and skipping their turns is like huge. I think I would be dead to this otherwise. I still might be, but every point I put in rock hurts me a little bit because I feel like it just doesn't do anything for us. But I'm trusting the process, as they say. I will die I will die to this. I'm on a mission which is to see how far I can walk and see if I can pick up more spirits along the way and see what's in this house if possible. Not fighting these, that's for damn sure. The temptresses. Star too high in the air. Spirit, perfect. Just according to plan. Can I rest in this bed? No. Honey bread, pretty good. I wonder if this is like the halfway point to the boss or something. The Wind Wizard. Oh, this thing's gonna kill me for sure. I think it's hard to aim the rock. We'll try though. Yeah, it's not too bad. We're getting some points in rock. It's hard to aim the rock. I feel like I don't have a good grasp on use this defense move here. The defense move does not seem to be doing very much for me. It seemed right to do though. Please die. Yeah, I guess the defense did take like a point or so of damage off of every one of the hits, which is, you know, a 4 or 5 damage reduction, so that's quite good. It doesn't last for very long, though. Lining up the rock. Please die. Bop. Oh, that does like as much damage as my rock. Though I take a ton just from standing. Oh my god, I skipped my turn. Oh, I deserve to die for that. And she's gonna hit me for more than I heal. This is a disaster. Just kidding. It went perfectly. Is this a different house, or have I just walked in a weird circle? I've definitely walked in a weird circle. Yes, okay. Let me get my bearings real quick. Will not fight these. Is this just the boss? Look at the shoes on this thing. Is this the boss though? Get out of my way, brat. I'm the one who now holds the wind jade. All you who belittled my power are about to be blown to smithereens. Taste my rock attack. So this... Ah! So this is the boss, for sure. Not hitting too hard. I wonder if bosses are immune to, like, status effects, right? Like, there's no way I can, like, freeze this guy and have him not attack, like, skip his turn. Probably should use my armor. Engage with the game's systems as I like to do. I'm just sort of brute forcing this, as you can see, because I don't expect to be able to win. Especially now that we are out of honey bread, although I have, I guess it's only 50 health, which is not that great. Is it worth refreshing the armor? I could do the math in my head, but I'm not going to. Misses feel so bad. Yeah, it's doomed. Or is it? I already don't remember if my ice wall does like more or the same amount of damage as my regular hit. Doesn't do anything if it misses. Okay, die in one hit, please. Damn. Kind of a slap fight though. I feel like I am doing something wrong, that I'm just standing there and we're just sort of trading hits. Also, I'm realizing that that was probably my best opportunity to win because I had more honey bread at a time than I will ever have again. So I think I'm a little screwed, kind of, by that attempt. Because I won't have any other chests to like pick bread out of. I could potentially go to Coal Hazard and try to get drops of fresh bread, because it does drop from enemies sometimes. But I think that attempt ended up like really hurting me, because now now I'm gonna have to brute force it more, which means probably more levels, instead of just like cheesing it with HP items if I had been a little bit stronger. I will also tell a very small confession, which is that I did read a little bit of a guide, so I would have like some clue of what I was doing, and I'm pretty sure the strat is probably not just standing toe-to-toe with him and trading like melee range like bullshit attacks. So I don't know. I don't know if that was a good move, gamers. That might have been very foolish. But this is a game for baby children, so I think we will prevail somehow. Even if that means me, maybe needing to do some leveling off of camera. Although we've come so far together so far. So torn, because I guess it's better if I can hit 2 guys with the water pillar 3. It does more damage, but at the same time, the freezing effect seems so good. But I guess once they're frozen, it doesn't matter. These stupid things are not weak to water. But I have my rock level 3. It still doesn't do much. No, I skipped my turn. We are getting stronger all the time. Do not worry. Yeah, like it's so OP that I just froze 2 of them. Can I freeze any of these back here? Yes. Yet another fight that I think I might have just lost if these weren't just frozen. It's really nice. I'm just pleased that we're not in Coal Hazard. I would much rather go on like death runs in a new area. Which is may be wrong, because we probably could sustain ourselves in Coal Hazard for longer, which might give us more experience per minute or whatever. But I enjoy the novelty of the new enemies, and let's see where we're at. We have 137 HP. We hit the like 30 mark for magic power. Defense is 48, agility is 36. That's meaningless to me. I don't know what they were at before. I do think that the drop rate of like items after battles could be a little higher. Like it would feel like I was progressing something if I was getting like breads and things, but I think that's all my just like regret from that foolish boss attempt that I made. I'll have to fight from behind a wall. Even like hitting these guys is really funny. They do that little like wobble. These have got to be the funniest enemies in the game. All right, folks. We've been on the grind for about 50 minutes now. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some off camera. But like I said, we've been on this journey together so far. So I'll probably keep everyone on it with me. But we made a boss attempt, so that was pretty good. So we know what our challenge is. And I will strengthen up in the meantime. We've invested in our rock future. It's starting to get a little bit stronger for us. But otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and we'll be back at it for more next time. See ya.